We want to be really good with OSPF summarization syntax. Summarization occurs in two places for OSPF. On autonomous system boundary routers, it's the summary address command, and you have to understand that this is only going to summarize redistributed routes. LSA type 5 information, external routes, all saying the same thing, by the way. All those are the same thing. So if, let's say, you were using the summary address command, which syntactically looks and does not warn you that it's only summarizing external routes. Let's say you were on an area border router trying to summarize, and the summary address command was used. At first glance, the OSPF configuration would look good, but you have to think to yourself, I need the area range command in order to affect type 3 routes. That's inter-area routes. If you're trying to affect OSPF routes that are part of the autonomous system, this is the command that would affect the summarization. You specify the area that the subnets live in, and then the network and subnet mask that controls the summary that you want. So reduced mask based on your math. And it could be vice versa. Let's say it was redistributed routes that are coming in on the autonomous system boundary router. Then you would use the summary address command in order to affect those. So just so we're clear, let's maybe go to router 4. And if you're in the operating system, this looks like it's summarizing for you. Think it's summarizing my type 5 information and the area range. Now I can't do area range that would be significant on R4. And let's just play around and just review a little bit our summarization. So I'm going to do a show up your route OSPF. Let's say I want to summarize these two, and I'm going to summarize them with a /25 mask. I'm going to do that on R3. I'm going to go to split screen. And I'm going to do area 2 range. Inconsistent area mask. Just want to check something here. It's got to be the virtual link that's causing the problem here. Oh. You know what? I goofed up. And we're going to leave this little goof up in, because it's really DSW1 that's the area border router here that goes from area 2 to area 0. Now, I've got a virtual link that bridges this gap. That's something I wasn't mindful of. I've got a virtual link that extends area 0 this way between DSW1 and R3. So it's pretty complex. So I made say a human mistake here. But we can resolve that. So I'm just actually going to do the exact same command. Thought I'd copied it. Let's do that again. Copy. Except it should be area 2. I was just fumbling around. It really should be area 2. Oh, it's really not liking that. Area 2 range. Just make sure. go through here. I want to make sure that I'm in area 2. Yep, it's area 2. Oh. You know, that's really the cause also. Here's what I want to do. Those start off with the /26 mask. Also, I wasn't thinking that way. So that isn't going to be happy. I'm going to do 128. There we go. Whoa. So now, let me do show IP route. And that's the subnet mask that I just affected here. I wasn't being mindful that these VLANs were a /26. And so I peeled back one bit to summarize both, and I'll remove that so you see the before and after picture. So I'm going to do a no, and those two subnets will come back to life. So you can see the difference right there. So this is the before summarization. And this is the after. So just a little review on route summarization for you for OSPF. Know how to work with it and make sure that the proper summarization command is being utilized when you are troubleshooting this.